Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So as you can probably tell from the title of this video, we have a lot to discuss, a lot that I want to share. So let's chat. So, like I said from the title of this video, and now probably from that intro, you might have a lot of questions. Totally fair. So what I really want to do is answer a lot of those questions. First and foremost, probably is the question,
Abby, why are you talking to us through the computer?
And yeah, I'll share more about that. I promise it has a purpose, but I feel like before I get into that, I should kind of tell you what's going on because it has a lot to do with why I even started this channel. First thing, if you don't know who I am, I don't know how you found this video because I just don't know. But for sake of introduction and everything, if you don't know me for whatever reason, my name is Abby. I am 23. I just graduated from college in December, so December 2019, and I graduated with a civil engineering degree. And I started my job, and now it is August of 2020, and I have quit my corporate job and decided to make a complete career change. And from the intro of this video, you might be able to guess what that change is. So yeah, I can just share that right now, I guess. So basically, I have decided to make the switch from engineering industry into education. So hence why this channel is called Abby in the Classroom, hence the intro that hopefully is now a lot less confusing. That is what this channel is going to be based off of, kind of the premise of everything. And I just want to explain a little bit behind why I decided to do that. Like I said, I graduated civil engineering degree, started my civil engineering job, and decided to ultimately transition into education. So excited about it, and I will definitely explain a little bit more about what that process is looking like for me. But that is kind of why this channel even exists and why I decided to make it. There's a number of reasons. First thing is I just think YouTube's really cool. I've loved YouTube for a really long time. I just think it's a really interesting form of media and entertainment because it's just people like sharing their own lives, sharing their own creativity and their own content, and I just love how individual it is. And so I just always loved YouTube. And the second thing is, in this whole transition that I have decided to make from engineering into education, I have watched so many YouTube videos from current educators who have shared their wisdom and their process and what it's been like for them as a teacher. It's really helped me kind of get an inside look into what teaching actually entails. I know there's like a lot of cutesy like setup videos and like classroom reveal videos, but there's a lot of work that goes into it. And so that was something I kind of wanted to do my own research on a little bit. And it's honestly been so helpful for me to see other people's process through their own teaching journey. It's just been really helpful for me. And so my hope is that since I feel like I'm taking a pretty unique path into education, or even just a pretty unique like career shift, and kind of taking an alternative route, I just felt like it would be cool for me to document it, not just for my own benefit, but hopefully for somebody else's, whether somebody else is looking to make their own switch into teaching, or if they are looking just to make a career change in general, or even if they're doing the traditional route and getting a degree in education and going into the classroom. My hope is that this channel will just be helpful for someone, and if not, if none of that applies to you but you still want to stick around, I hope that it's just interesting and just fun to watch because I think it will be a really interesting journey. And then the last thing is, I honestly have just always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I have loved YouTube, like I said, for a really long time, but I was always really nervous about what people would think because it's nerve-wracking, you're putting yourself out there on the internet. But I feel like I finally come to a place in my life where I'm just like, I just don't care. And I think I was also just nervous that it wouldn't be successful, like nobody would watch it, people would think it was dumb. But I also don't think I care about that either. Like, honestly, even if nobody watches these videos, I think they will be really fun to look back on one day and to just kind of document this process, just because I think I'm at a really interesting point of my life. You know, I just got out of college not very long ago. I just got married. I am already making this career change from something very corporate to something completely different. And so it'll be really interesting, even if it's just for me. Like, I'm cool with that. Yeah, and so to give y'all some context of like, what am I doing with education? What does that all look like? So right now, obviously, I don't have a certification to teach in Texas. In public schools, you have to be certified. I can't speak for any other states because I live in Texas. But basically, you have to take a content exam, a PPR exam, which is just like teaching practices exam, basically. There's like coursework that you go through in order to do those things. And so I'm personally doing my program through an organization called Teachworthy. I love them. They have been amazing this entire process. And so I'll leave their link in the description if anybody is interested in like looking into them, whether it's you're thinking about switching into teaching or you're just curious. I could not recommend them enough. I know that there's other programs out there like Texas Teachers, yada yada. But I really like their program, and so that's what I've been doing. It's self-paced, so you kind of do it as you can. So I am working towards a certification for 4th through 8th grade math, and my hope is to teach middle school math. And so I'm so excited, literally so excited. I think it'll be really, really fun, and I know that it'll be a lot of work. I know that it's not gonna be easy, but I'm excited. And so my hope is to be in my own classroom by 2021, the 2021 to 2022 school year. Why does that sound weird? 21 to 20, yeah, that's weird. And so that kind of bears the question, then why did I quit my engineering job now? If I'm not gonna be in my own classroom until 2021?
And that is a very good question.
Basically, I decided that I wanted to get classroom experience before I just jumped into my own classroom, because I went to school for engineering. I've never been in a classroom. I don't get to student teach, like that's not built into your alternative certification program. And I know that's like super valuable in order to kind of just gain confidence and gain skills for the classroom. From talking to people and really trying to just do what I felt was best for this transition, and talking to my husband, Aaron, and praying a lot, just decided that I wanted to be a teaching aide for this coming school year. And there were some opportunities that opened up for me to be a teaching aide at a local school near us. And so that's what I'll be doing. I'm getting to be like an in-class instructional aide for math specifically, which is my content area. It will definitely be very interesting because Little Miss Rona is still doing her thing. So it'll definitely be interesting. I'll definitely be documenting some days in my life, some reflections on what is happening as I go throughout this year, because I think it will be a very interesting time just for the sake of where we are right now. Like, who would have thought that we'd ever be here? So I really want to make a more in-depth video on just my overall process, how I resigned, what my process has been in terms of getting alternatively certified, why I chose to do what I have chosen, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna save kind of the nitty-gritty details for a later video. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I forgot anything that I wanted to say. Probably should have written some of this down. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to share. So basically, I graduated, started engineering, decided that wasn't for me. I'm making a career change into education, gonna be a teaching aide, started this YouTube channel. That's that's what's happening. And so I definitely plan on posting regularly. I've obviously never done YouTube, so I have no idea how long this is gonna take, how much work these things are gonna take. But I'm hoping to post fairly regularly, and I'll just be posting about my journey through this career change, through becoming a teacher, and just like life, and that kind of stuff. And if that sounds interesting to you at all, or you would like to follow along with me on this journey, I would love to have you, and I would love it if you wanted to subscribe, if you wanted to like this video, and also if none of that sounds fun, or if you're like, I really could care less, then that's totally fine. You don't have to come. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I obviously have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm really excited. I think this will be a really fun journey, a really fun new hobby, doing YouTube and everything. Yeah, that's really all I have. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.